I did a video a while back saying who shot Trump, and Michael Bolton was in the mix because I was saying that or Jonh Bolton, sorry, because of that reason. I'm thinking Michael Bolton is the singer and Jonh Bolton is his brother, the Monopoly guy, the guy that looks like in the Monopoly Man. Well, he got fired today on September 10th, 2019. And he's going to be one of the people that's claimed, people are going to claim that he's the one that shot Trump because he got fired and he's bitter. And isn't that what happens with people that get fired? Oh man, just thought of it. Remember the last shooting at Texas? Well, hold on, let me back up. Remember the fire at the Temple Church of Philadelphia? Remember that fire that happened on August 27th? And then 3 full days later, remember the shooting over in Texas, Odessa, right? The guy got fired from his job at Walmart, and he didn't like it. And that fire happened 4 days, 3.5 days beforehand. Because Donald Trump is the apprentice, the one that fires everybody, and he fired Michael Bolton. I remember telling my sister a long time ago, who lives over in Guam, that as soon as Trump got in office, I said, watch, he's going to start firing everybody, because he's an actor. He's acting the same way. So he fired Michael Bolton. I mean, he fired Jonh Bolton, all right? And, yeah, I'm confused. There's 2 witnesses, right? Aren't they supposed to die in the street? Does that mean that Christ doesn't die? Like according to the script? The 2 witnesses die in the street. Aren't the 2 witnesses supposed to witness as to who Christ is? Like the real 2 witnesses. So on TV, I don't know, I'm still confused. It's just, I guess Christ gets a wounded head and does live. But the 2 witnesses of Christ, they are supposed to die for 3.5 days, right? Isn't that the way it works? Maybe somebody can school me on this if it's something different. Are the 2 witnesses 2 people that are supposed to say, hey, there's Christ, and they agree on it? But don't they have to be like, one of them has to be in the world and one of them has to be not in the world? And Christ can't possibly be of the world. He has to be in the world, but just not of the world. Like, in other words, not part of the elite's program. So Trump fired Jonh Bolton, and he's going to be at least one of the theories or one of the conspiracies that says that he's the one responsible for Trump's death at first. However that death is, whether he gets shot. Again, none of it's real. That's why I look forward to hearing these and seeing these events, because yeah, I know people die, but they're not the way it's happening. Just like the bombs. I don't believe that they're real. I just believe it's going to be a bomb threat, a bomb scare. And then if they are real, well, I need to see it with my own eyes in order for me to believe anything. Don't fault me for not believing. Why the hell do you believe everything that you're told on TV? That's your fault. I'm just telling you, I don't believe anything until I see it. But I do know reality. Reality is people do die. Obviously, I'm going to die one day too. Maybe sooner, maybe later. I don't know. People do shoot each other. People are rapists and pedophiles. I get it. But what they're showing on TV, those news events that they're showing you, they want you to listen to it. So listen to the news events, dissect what they're saying, and then they'll give you the clues as to where they're going to be next. Because that's what this is. It's the game of Clue. But at one point, it's going to be deadly serious. But up until that point, it's not. Once Philadelphia is destroyed, right, then it gets real. From that point on, it gets real. But until that point, it's not real. It's going to get real at one point, but right now it's not. So that's why when these events happen, I look forward to them. I want them to happen so they can get it on already, so we can move past the forest that you see, all those trees in front of you. I'm looking above it and over and past it. But in the meantime, all those trees is like those stuffed peppers. It's just events that are planned. So regardless if they're fake or not, they are absolutely perfectly planned and organized strategically by the timing and the dates. The specific time is when they're planned. So the elite know, obviously. So when people don't like date setters, I don't like them either. I don't like rapture date setters. Event date setters, I thoroughly respect you guys. If you can set a date on an event that you think is going to happen, yeah. But a rapture, the only thing I can say in a rapture date is predicting the fake rapture date. That's all. I'm just predicting all the fake events. What else are you supposed to do? It's a freaking movie. When you sit there in a movie and you watch it, you predict what's going to happen. Don't you? Aren't Hollywood movies pretty much predictable? Yeah. Some of them get you. Some of them. Most of them are predictable. So that's all it is. It's a prediction. So again, if you're lying and you know it, right? If you're purposely setting dates and you know damn well ain't shit gonna happen because you're part of the inside, you're a false prophet. All right? If you're predicting something that you truly believe in your heart is gonna happen, you're just predicting something. It's like a football game. What's the score gonna be? I don't know, 27-30, something like that. Saints versus Texans. I knew 27 would be somewhere in there. I just thought it'd be 27-9, but it wound up being, I think it was 30-27, whatever the case may be. If you like to set dates, go ahead and set them. If you don't like being called a false prophet, well then you might not want to set dates then. If you're worried about what people think, well then you should probably shut your mouth. If you don't care what people think, then continue to set dates and predict the future.